Yes, hello everybody, it's me, GhostCritic, and I realise it's a Sunday. I don't normally post a video up on a Sunday, but today's special because I'm going to give out a congratulatory shout out to one of the best YouTubers within our comic book community. You've seen the title, so you already know who this is going to be. It's OddFellowsThoughts, it's Travis. He is celebrating 3 years here on YouTube, so I just wanted to give him a bit of a shout out and also answer the questions that he's posed in his kind of 3-year competition, I guess, just for fun. But I thought I'd first talk about how I found Travis and why I like Travis's channel so much. I found him very early on. He'd probably only done about a dozen videos when I found him, and he was just embarking on a kind of month-long 30 days of comic spectacular with his son Ethan. And every day they posted a video answering a comic book related question from a list they'd found somewhere on the internet. What I enjoyed most about it was the kind of the dynamic, the relationship between Travis and Ethan, because basically we had Travis, who was kind of, he's like old school DC, he's got all those years of history and his collection behind him. And that knowledge about the DC history, which he brought to the table. But also you had Ethan, which was had this fresh, youthful ideology, I guess, on comics. And the two together really worked well, and it was something that I really enjoyed. So of course I hit that subscribe button, and he's been firmly on my featured channel page since I created it, and you know, he's never going to be toppled off that list. He's done all sorts. For those of you who have only just subscribed to him or have not yet, he has done all sorts of videos in his time. We've obviously got the running monster comic book reviews, we've got the No Capes video, we've got the What the Fugue. So you've got your comic book reviews, you've got your kind of indie comic book reviews. He's so up on his news in What the Fugue when he tells you about what his week's been like in comics, what he's been reading. He is so invested in, like, not just the books, but what is going on around in the books as well, much more than I will ever be, and I can't even be bothered. I read a headline and I go, nah. I know Travis will have read the whole article and thought about it, and you will hear his thoughts about it as well on his What the Fugue videos. And that's one of the great things I like about Travis as well, is that he has an opinion and he sticks to his guns, however popular or unpopular those kind of opinions will be. And I'm sure he's certainly not done it intentionally, but you know, he's got himself into a few scrapes in his time, and as what happens in our community, people kind of fall out, or you know, the dreaded thumbs down comes along, and it's just silly nonsense that manages to sort itself out. But we were worried for a while Travis was gonna go away and not come back because of it all, but he stuck to his guns. I'm so glad that he's still doing videos, and you know, he's gonna do many more of that, I'm sure. But he's done a lot of other things in the past as well that you might not have known. He's done a Uncover the Covers, where he used to do like a Google Hangout and show us the covers of comics that were coming out in the next month or so. He's done, what else did I put on my list? He originally called his review shows Not on the Pull. But that obviously changed. That was him on his own. Maybe once Ethan came on, fresh new look. That's a great thing about Travis as well. He's not scared to try different things, to the point where we had a spattering of poetry readings from him, which were very entertaining, a bit bizarre because they just kind of came out of nowhere, but you know, he did something new. And of course he's got his ever popular weekend hangout, Google Hangout, the comic book round table. Fortunately it's on like 2-3 o'clock in the morning for me here in the UK, so I never get to see it live, but I kind of dip in and out of that over the week to hear his thoughts and see who he's got on the show. So he's done a lot of things, and it's sad that we don't see Ethan anymore, but you know, I can understand the lure as a teenager, and you know, well, I'm not a teenager anymore, crikey, I'm going to be 43 on Thursday, but you know, TV and video games sometimes have to take precedent over comics. Did I just say that? Anyway, congratulations Travis on 3 years here on YouTube. Let's have many, many more, and I've got to answer 7 questions that he posed so I can be part of this competition with the mystery prize. His first question, these are all quite bizarre really. The first one he asked was, you wake up on Paradise Island, what do you do? I guess I wonder if season 7 of Lost has come out and I'm starring in it now. Question 2. The Hulk is coming over for dinner. What do you serve him? Well, obviously you serve him broccoli, cabbage, sprouts, green beans, avocados, cucumbers, kiwis, lettuces, spinach. You can see where I'm going here, don't you? Lemongrass, artichokes, peppers, cress, asparagus, limes, mushy peas, olives, celery, gooseberries, parsley, gherkins, courgettes, kale, pesto, and to round it off all for dessert, mint chocolate chip ice cream. Though I would warn you, after all that, I wouldn't be walking downwind of him anytime soon. Question 3. Is handwritten lettering in a comic book better than a computer font? They handwrite those letters? I have no opinion on that really, as long as I can read it. I'm not bothered whether it's hand or computer generated. Question 4. You have just become the head CEO of DC, Marvel and Image. What do you do first? Well, I wipe their memory of the last 20 years and get them to start again. If anyone mentions the word Civil War or puts the phrase New 52 together, public executions will be done. Number 5, you're going to throw a birthday party for Batman. What heroes don't you invite? I don't invite any of them. Instead, I invite all the villains from his rogues gallery and get them to beat the crap out of him. Number 6, what book character should have a TV show next? Deadly Class or Black Science? You and Dr. Doom are starting a supervillain group. Who else do you invite? See, supervillain groups, they don't get on so well. They've always kind of got their own agenda, and because of that, I'm going to put like the villains that I think have got the hugest egos and that will never ever get on and will be an absolute... They sound very, very menacing, but they won't get anything done. I'm going to pick Magneto, Galactus, Thanos and Apocalypse. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to argue. Anyway, those are the 7 questions. Thank you for watching. Travis, thank you for making 3 years worth of videos. Here's to another 3 and another 3 on top of that. You're not getting out of this easily. Till next time, bye bye.